The government have just announced that for those who are living on their own or who are single parents with children under the age of 18, that they can now meet up with people from a different household. So it means that there's no more having to sit 2 meters apart in the garden, that they can actually go inside somebody's house, have a meal together, and can even stay over the night if that's what they want to do. And this, in many ways, is fantastic news, because those that are on their own or those that are single parents with their children, I suspect have been feeling incredibly isolated and alone during this time of lockdown, not having face-to-face contact. It's incredibly discouraging and disconcerting when you're not able to have that interaction with other people. And so for many, this will be fantastic news. And yet for some of those people that are on their own, it is tinged with a sense of sadness. Because actually it may be that they perhaps don't have family who live around here that they could connect with. Maybe they don't have family at all. Maybe the family that they have made some incredibly difficult decisions about which other people they're going to form a bubble with. And so I suspect there are some folks in our streets, in our community, in our society today, that as much as they want to connect with other people, are continuing to be isolated and alone, bereft of face-to-face human contact. And I want to encourage us to look out for those folks and to be a church, a community, to be individuals that practice hospitality, that practice that heart that says, come and join with us, come and have a meal with us, come and have a coffee, let's just listen together. And we see throughout Jesus' time on this earth that he prioritised spending time with people and eating with them as well. Sometimes it was a barbecue on the beach with his friends. Or if we look in Luke's Gospel, there are over 10 instances when Jesus is eating with people, using it as an opportunity to get alongside them, to chat with them, to go a little bit deeper and to build that relationship. One of those people is a tax collector. Somebody everybody else thought, oh, this is just a horrendous person. Jesus wanted to spend time with him and to eat with him. Then we see the feeding of the 5,000. There's Jesus eating with Mary and Martha. And then there's the instance of Zacchaeus, who wants to meet with Jesus. He's up the tree. Jesus sees him and he says, Zacchaeus, I'm coming to your house today. I'm going to eat with you. Jesus wanted to invest time with him. So meal times, investing in people relationally, was key and incredibly important for Jesus. And if we fast forward from Jesus and from Luke's Gospel into the book of Acts, into the very first church, we see this very same heart for hospitality and for caring for one another. In Acts chapter 2, verses 42 onwards, we get this snapshot, this picture of the early church. This is what it says. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe at the many wonders and signs performed by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. They sold property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes and ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favour of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. Now we look at this list and we think, yeah, there's stuff on there that we would expect to be on there as a church community. There's the teaching, there's the praying, there's the communion, there's the meeting together in the temple courts. But there's also the sharing their possessions. There's also the sharing their lives, of eating together in each other's homes. This sense that this was a community based on love for one another, on openness, on sharing their homes, on sharing their food, on sharing everything that they had. Now, we may not be able to do many of the things that the early church did because of COVID and because of the restrictions that we have. But we can pray, We can give to the needy, and we can practice hospitality, as it says in Romans. We can invite people over. I want to encourage us and challenge us. Who can we invite over this week that is on their own, that is isolated, that needs us to listen, to love, and to spend time with them? Let's pray and let's invite them. And I want to encourage you that maybe if you're thinking this week, actually, I would love to be meeting up with somebody else. I'm on my own and I don't know who I can meet with. Get in touch with us, because it may be that we can put you in touch with other folks within our church community, that we can begin to share fellowship together and eat with one another.